Yo, I respectfully disagree podcast. He pulled up on me. It's been a long minute.
Yeah. I was telling somebody the other day, I can't even remember last time I was out here on a show.
Honestly,
been a minute.
I was clearing up some of the old episodes off my machine. The last thing that I got recorded that had your voice on it, I want to say April. I honestly want to say April because I know for at least almost 2 months I didn't even record. I didn't do nothing.
Right. Yeah,
Like I said, man,
I don't even remember what we was talking about neither. I know it's been a minute, but we bike.
Yeah. So I said the last 2 episodes that I done, I was just explaining it, just mentally, just wasn't feeling it. Life was lifing.
Mm-hmm.
But we back in the building, man. Sports is back. Shout out to college football, even though my ticket dead already.
Mine died before the first quarter ended.
Man. But today's episode, bruh, it's gonna get spicy. Just because you saw how quick our conversation last night kind of turned up. Kevin might join here shortly, but this is a topic that I wanted to discuss. And I don't know why I'm so passionate about it because I ain't never really been in the situation, but I have empathy for men that do. And today's topic is about women holding their kids hostage because they're fucking upset about a failed relationship or whatever personal reasons that they have, but yet they use the kids as pawns to battle back against the men. And for yourself, we done discussed the Country Wayne skits and stuff a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I still tell people to this day, bro, that shit hits home so much because people who go through those situations, like real deal.
Facts.
And to me, that's what makes it so entertaining. So I'm watching these skits. I'm getting in my feelings about the skits and shit. But then I have friends and family that's going through similar situations. And it's just like, you know what, bro? I really want to talk about it because to me, these women don't realize what they're doing to the children. And that's the only thing that I care about. Why are you fucking these kids up mentally behind your bullshit?
Right.
If the relationship didn't work out, chalk it up, keep it cordial, the best way you know how, and keep it moving. But instead, you just want to be a thorn in that man's side. Half the time they want to get the law involved and do all this shit to try to paint the other person as this evil, hateful person. And then on the flip side, try to turn the kids against them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not cool with that. So that's what we're talking about today. Personally, I don't give a shit whose feelings get hurt. If you want me to push the button, feel free to comment and say I respectfully disagree. But that's what we rolling with today. So off the rip, just before we dive into any type of specifics or why I feel passionate about it, overall, how do you feel about the topic?
I went through it. Like I can relate to it. I ain't gonna name my child's mother, but I went through it to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't get to see my kid for I want to say about 1.5 years, maybe 2.
Oh wow. Just for personal feelings and see, that's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Paying my support more so because I never jumped when she said jump. Ain't even really have to do anything about the whole relationship thing. But my child did get used as a pawn.
Yeah. And that's like I said, I don't have any experience, but I've seen it firsthand. I've had family members that have gone through that, and it's like literally it's the woman that's in her feelings for whatever reason. I don't know if y'all situation just boiled down to y'all just couldn't be in a relationship or however that situation was. But it's like, okay, the initial breakup, we all done been through it.
Yeah.
Go through the emotional phase of it. I can't stand you, F you, blah, 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 blah. But once you insert a child in the middle of it, and now y'all playing tug of war with the kid, especially if the kid has a good relationship with the father. Now this child is confused as hell. If you don't mind me asking, how old?
At the time?
Yeah.
I want to say 3, maybe 4.
And in my opinion, that makes it 10 times worse. Because you're talking about an age where the child has no idea what's going on.
But here's the crazy part about the shit, though. It didn't happen one time. It happened twice.
Oh, wow.
And she went against the order.
Oh, wow. See, like, and then as a man, what do you do? Like, what type of emotions was you going through during this whole entire time?
It hurt. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, dude, like, you mentally, you give up the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's putting too much stress on you mentally. You know what I'm saying? You got all this other stuff going on, got other kids that you got to take care of and worry about. And it's like you don't want to do or single out that one baby and all that stuff.
Right.
But it's like after a while, you just kind of sort of give up. And you be like, man, you know what it is, what it is. And then it's like for us, we don't at the time think that there's other ways around that. You know what I'm saying? One being, let's get this white man involved. Because don't nobody want to do that. Because it's too much time. It's too much unnecessary time. You lose money by doing that because you gotta call a lot of work.
That court calls, every damn thing
all
else,
that stuff, man. It's wild, but like after a while, man, it's like I just kind of gave up. You know, and then like when I was with my ex-wife, we was talking about it. She was like, you need to just go ahead and do this. And at the time, I didn't even think about that. Did what I needed to do. Got that order in play. Boom. He started, he came. And then, like, I want to say, like, maybe, a year, maybe 2, maybe a year or 2 later, I ain't even see him no more for real like that. Oh, and like here I am trying to figure out, like, okay, what the hell did I do wrong? Knowing I ain't do wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's just, no disrespect, but it's just a lot of bitter ass bitches out here. Like it really is,
bro. Like literally, that's literally what it boils down to. And I ain't mean to cut you off, but it's like I want a woman's perspective on the flip side. Like I said, I'm not saying every man that goes through this has been done wrong, because there are some fathers out here that just don't even try to be active.
Yeah. Because I told you this yesterday. Because we said what we said, and I was like, it's even worse when you got a father that won't even do nothing with the child or for the child unless he's dealing with the mother.
It's crazy. But it's like, for me, I'm starting to really hate the term deadbeat.
Me too.
Like for years, that's all you ever heard. And I feel like even with that, women have been able to weaponize that word, because 9 times out of 10, as soon as they say it without no context, no background, nothing, people automatically side with the woman. He must be a no good motherfucker. He don't want to take care of his kids, this and that. And oftentimes that's centered around a man telling a woman no.
Yeah.
She much asks for something, and as soon as he say no, now he's a deadbeat.
Yeah,
so you much emotionally charged up again, even though he done pay for everything every other time, but the one time he says no, now you go around and label him as a deadbeat, got the whole world looking at him with the side eye, got people thinking that he don't take care of his fucking kids, and it's like, bro, that like it's such a pet peeve now.
What kills me about that word is it's only like for the man. Like you can call that a man a deadbeat. Can't call a woman that.
Right.
Because it's more deadbeat women, mothers out here than it is men.
I actually agree. And for me, if you holding your child hostage and you preventing your child from having a strong relationship with his or her father, I feel like you just as much of a deadbeat mother as you trying to call him a deadbeat father. Like something literally is not wrapped tight in your mind if you disregard how this child feels. A child could be sitting there screaming that they want to be with their father, but you will ignore the cries. You ignore all of that shit because you in your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Pack your kid up. Let's go. Kid screaming the whole way home, and you have no regard for your child because you in your damn feelings. Nah, you just as much as a deadbeat as you claim he is. Okay. Kevin ain't gonna be able to join, so we gonna go on and chop it up.
Huck said his feelings hurt.
Huh?
Huck said his feelings hurt. He said he'll never get on invite.
Man, look. Y'all got the W today, coach, man. Pull up anytime, man. Pull up anytime. Like I said, without getting personal, like you said earlier, you ain't gonna say no names and things like that. But it's like, for this particular family member, I know for a fact that he takes care of his kids.
Right.
Take them to school, pick them up, take them practice, take them everywhere. If they want something, buy it. They hungry, buy it. Clothes, shoes, the whole 9 yards. But the one time they say, I ain't got it, or no, now all of a sudden you ain't shit. You don't do this, you don't do that. Boop, 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 boop. And it's like, why would you sit there and try to tarnish his image in this child's eyes because you mad, because you angry? And the icing on the cake for me is like, you've already expressed that you don't want to be in a relationship with this person.
Right.
You said it.
Right.
Get your shit, get out. I'm tired of you. I hate you. Get out. So then they move out and they done moved on and they talking to somebody else. But now you doing everything in your power to make his life a living hell.
Hey, boy, that shit right there makes it even worse, boy. The moving on portion. That's what make it even worse, boy. And it's really, and it's both sides. I'm not gonna just say it's just one. It's both sides.
That's 100% accurate. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just say when a male move on, the woman's just gonna keep the kids prisoners. Like it's men out here, their baby mama or ex-wife move on and live her life with another person. He stopped doing what he's doing, man. It's crazy, man. It's weird as shit to me. It's very weird.
It's extremely weird, and that's why I said, unfortunately for me, I ain't gonna say it's unfortunate because it's a blessing that I don't have to deal with it. I've never experienced it, but like I said, I've watched it.
Yeah.
You better not have another man around my son. You better not have this and that. And it's like, bro, as long as you know that your son is in a household where he is not physically being harmed or your daughter's not being physically harmed, then what the fuck is the problem?
Man, hey, bro, I swear to God, I ain't never had that issue, man. Anytime my kids' mothers, man, got into a relationship, dude, for one, I'm happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, whoever you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? As a man, as a father, this is where people go wrong at. As a man and as a father, if this is who you plan on being with for the long haul, me and Buddy we gotta rap.
Yeah.
We gotta rap. Like, I believe in, like, if this is what you're doing, teamwork made the dream work.
Facts.
He ain't, you know what I'm saying, gonna take my job because
Mm-hmm.
That's my job. I'm not expecting him to do what I'm doing. Because it's a choice. If he chooses to do that, kudos to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what, boy. I never, not one time have I ever had an issue with any of my kids' mothers dealing with somebody outside of me, or they having another man around my child. I never, not one time said anything to them about that. Now, me on the other hand, a little bit different. A little bit different, but it was that one. Lord, it was that one.
Oh, wow.
It was that one, bro. I swear, like, I'll never forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? Judge read that form. You know what I'm saying? This came out of her mouth saying, I got too many hoes around my son. That's why I couldn't get my son, bro. I'm like, nah, that shit crazy.
But it's like, even with that, it's like you're trying to weaponize the situation, and in your mind, you think it's justified that you keep a kid away from their father for your own personal reasons, not realizing long term just how that may impact the child in such a negative aspect. Like I said, at the end of the day, my wife is in the school system. She's an assistant principal now, but you would be amazed at how many kids go through so much traumatic things at home, but it impacts how they act every day at school.
At school, yeah.
And it's like, as a grown adult, how can you not correlate the two situations? If my kids see me at home constantly arguing back and forth with the father, not only am I teaching them toxic environments, I'm teaching them that the only way to settle disagreements is to yell and cuss at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And now when these kids get out of their sight and have disagreements with other people, they only do the same thing that they see at home.
Right.
Not realizing that that's not how you resolve a conflict.
Right.
So it's like, it's so many long-term, like, I just don't understand why it doesn't make sense to people what you're doing to a kid from a psychological standpoint. You're only teaching a child that this is how he or she should resolve conflict. But again, you put your selfish, personal, I don't want him over there because you got too many hoes. Like, it could be a million motherfucking hoes over here, excuse my language, but it's like, as long as I ain't exposing my kid to this, what I do in my personal life ain't got nothing to do with you. We no longer in a relationship.
Yeah.
But when you look at it from a social media lens, all these women come together. Nah, that's a lie. I'm gonna make sure my child ain't around this bitch and that bitch and this and that. Like, again, in my opinion, you're not even thinking about the kid. Is the kid taken care of? They got a roof over their head? Are they going to bed with a full stomach? If the answer to them questions is yes,
what's the issue?
Well, what we talking about?
Yeah, what's the issue?
What we talking about, issue, man? It's just
ain't no issue, man. Don't get me wrong, man. Cause I get it. I get it to an extent. To an extent, I get it. Cause at one point, you know, my early stage is like, yeah, I kind of didn't want that, but you have to deal with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like. Can't really there isn't a person that can't say, oh, I don't want no another female around my child or another man around my child. Can't nobody say that. Like, straight up be honest and say, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, they especially when, because like when you got like, for one, that bond, that chemistry with that child, and then you see your child interact with that person, and you be like, okay, whatever, because a little jealousy kind of sit in, because they might do something that y'all don't do, or if you try to do it with them and they won't do it with you, they do it with that person.
Dude, like I said, I wish he would be on here. He said he can't, but it's like, that's literally one of the situations. It's like the child knows that this is not her mother, but they have such a bond and interact well with the new person to where the mama can't stand it. And I'm like, if anything, to me, that says, hey, you need to spend more time with your child.
Right.
Instead of trying to cause conflict over here, you need to understand why this kid feels more comfortable with this person than they do with you.
Facts.
Like that's I need to look in the damn mirror moment. But instead, you want to be a thorn and create problems over here, bro. And I'm telling you, man, it's like, again, like you said earlier, bro, like both sides need to be held accountable. And I'm all for that. And I've said that to this person, like, hey, you need to look in the mirror as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, what are y'all doing to this baby, man? Like, I don't get it.
And that's another thing. Like I can hate my kid's mother's guts, which in this case, one I do. Like real talk. Like one I do. I ain't gonna disclose no names or whatnot. But as long as we do what's best for that child, that's the only thing that matters.
Yep.
Like I don't have with me. This is how I handle situations like stuff with them. When we talk, we only talk about their child. I don't talk to them about anything outside of that. I'm glad you smooth. But at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what you're going through. I don't care about your day. That's none of my concern. Let's talk about said child that we created together. What we gonna do as far as like this, and that. Mm-hmm. That's the only conversation we need to have.
And honestly, I think that's the mature adult thing to do. Quit all the small talk.
Yep.
It's strictly business. Once the business is handled, I'm out your hair. But I just, for the life of me, bro, I just
because like you can be cool, but at the same time, like one of them is gonna have like still feeling somewhere there.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so to eliminate all of that, this is what we're gonna do. Let's just stick to raising this child or children together. That's all we need to talk about.
But let me ask you this. I'm gonna throw this curveball in here, kind of off topic, but not necessarily. I know somebody that was in a situation where they split up. The other person, the woman, moved on, went and got a whole nother relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Got this man around their kids, everything. But you mad at him if he decides to move on and get another girlfriend. Make it make sense.
Some people, hey, bro, some people don't want to see the other party happy, man. Like everything you said, bro, I didn't like legit went through that shit some point in my life.
It's wild. It's wild. And I guess for me, the reason why I haven't gone through it, because for the longest, my rule, I was not gonna mess with anybody who had kids.
Right.
I just didn't want to go down that road because I know where it leads. Like I said, my parents were not married. So firsthand experience, I got a glimpse of some of that. You better not have my kids around this person, better not this and that. Meanwhile, they can go out and do whatever it is that they want to do with whoever they want to do, and you better not question it.
Right.
So it's like, I've seen it from that lens. I've seen it from the lens of I've had friends and people and family split up, got a kid, she go do her thing, but the minute that she sees that he's in a relationship, I'm causing nothing but chaos. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm in a relationship, got a whole dude. It's my mission to cause chaos. And I'm just like, bro, and it's like watching them Country Wayne skits. It's like it just ripped the Band-Aid off because that damn Shayla, dog. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Kevin, man. I hate that bitch. I swear to God, dude. I really don't mean to keep saying that word, man. But I hate that bitch. I swear.
Bruh, for those that have not watched Country Wayne, man, please, man, go. But like, dude, I was 9 days behind. I don't even know how I got 9 days behind. But when I tell you, it took me like 4 days of nonstop sitting there trying to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, bro, I went through so many emotions, pissed off, happy, angry. And I'm just like, at one point in time, I was Team Shayla. I was on record. I'm Team Shayla.
And we know why. We definitely know why. Because I ain't gonna never get that one.
But it was like even in that case, and I'm sidetracked a little bit, but it's like a little backstory. These characters in the Country Wayne skit. My dog Ant, he was engaged to be married. Well, his fiance was cheating on him with Country Wayne. Clear up to the point to where she slept with him the night before they got married.
Diabolical.
So just from that standpoint alone, I was like, I'm all for him stepping out on his wife. But the wife's best friend was the one who stole her husband, creeping with her husband.
Can I say this though?
Go ahead.
Because Ant really ain't in the clear neither though.
I love
because you got to think about what he did at Rose Wedding too.
He just had a moment.
Yeah, that kind of started it though.
He just had a moment.
It kind of started it though.
That's all. Shout out to Ant-Man.
Atlanta.
But it's like, okay, the friend was telling the now wife that she was wrong for how she doing him. You got a good man at home, blah, blah, blah. Whole time she's plotting to take him.
Mm-hmm.
So she finally got a hold of him. So now they sneaking on the side. She gets pregnant. So she got a baby by her best friend's husband. The baby is here. Well, now he done decided that he wants to go back with his wife. So now she's like, I'm going to make your life a living hell. Now, even though he's paying for everything, providing everything, she's still throwing that deadbeat around, that word deadbeat. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, like, I was emotionally charged because I'm like, even though he's paying for everything, you don't work. He's paying for all the bills. Anytime you're hungry, he's paying for it. How do you fix your mouth to say that he's a deadbeat? That's what I was trying to say to y'all last night. It's like, I get where y'all was coming from. In skit land, it looked like he's not there. He's not showing up. And you got to think, we all got kids. So late at night, your kids sleep up crying. If you're the only one there to deal with that, bro, that is stressful. So I'm not saying that she ain't got a legitimate argument. But it's like, okay, he's saying, I want to come and get the kid. You can't say that you need help. Yeah. But then when I say I want to come and get the kid, you won't let him go with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's oil and water. It don't go together, bro. I'm like, bro, even though these are skits, I know people who go through this.
Well, once again, I hate that I'm saying this because I don't like this bitch. In her defense, though, Amber did say what she was going to do to Kai. She did say that. In Shayla's defense, when she was talking about, I'll do this and that to you. And the sad part is, it's people in this world that actually say that shit. I'll do this and that to your child if I ever see him or if they ever come over here.
Okay. All right.
So I said in her defense, and I hated that I had to say that because I can't stand this bitch at all.
Yeah.
But it's people out here that actually say that. But you know what though? And we said this last night. She can't make decisions on her own.
At all.
She's the puppet. Mom Dukes is the puppeteer.
Exactly.
That's what's really doing this shit.
Exactly. And the whole time the mama going through
the same thing.
That's why I'm like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. But again, these are real life scenarios. And that's why I was just like, bro, going back to now real life, it's like, bro, I feel so bad for the children.
Yeah.
Because I've seen relationships with the father and the kids be tarnished and broken to the point to where now the child is grown and can make decisions on their own. And you pretty much done cut all ties to your father. And I feel like, I ain't gonna say 100% is on the mother, but I'll say 75-25. Because I'm gonna say what, maybe about 10 or 11 years old. You 5th, 6th grade. You old enough now to start forming and seeing things from a different lens. You may not understand the full meaning behind what it is.
Yeah.
But you old enough to grasp what's happening. I feel like at that point, it's on the parent to sit down and explain to this kid what's going on. If there was some infidelity in the relationship, you may not want to give all the details, but you got to explain that, hey, Pop's messed up. Mom messed up. That's life. It happens. This is a situation where we feel like we're never going to recover from it. So we went our own separate ways. This ain't got nothing to do with you. We still love you. We still here to take care of you. Whatever it is you need, understand that you can come to either one of us. But you got to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Because if not, in my opinion, now you leaving this kid to sit here and put it all together. And the picture may not be painted the way it's supposed to be painted. So now this kid has some resentfulness towards whichever parent that he decides was the culprit for why mom and dad ain't together.
Right.
So now this kid is growing up with all this anger and all these mixed emotions and feelings. And now the kid is grown and they done picked a side. Now, granted, the side that they may have picked may be based on some shit that just needed to be explained. But because you didn't do it at an early enough point, now this kid is like, man, I'm gone. I'm out. And that's not fair to the child, in my opinion. Again, relationships don't last forever. We see people that's been married 20, 30 fucking years end up getting a divorce.
Yeah.
That's life. That's life. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, if we can't come together as two adults and make sure that the parties that's going to be impacted by our decision is not straight, then we failed the kid.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah.
It's wild. It really is.
Yeah, that right there, boy. Hey, one of the craziest things doing too, boy, is like, because you want to protect your kids at all time, and their feelings, for one.
Yeah.
One thing I hated doing, and like I said, I'm not gonna say no names, but I did it for years. One thing I hated doing was lying to my child about that parent to make them look good, even though that parent ain't shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because I ain't never said nothing bad about my kids' mother, like nothing bad to my kids about their mothers. Never. Regardless of how I felt about any situation.
Yeah.
Never.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they have. Well, I know one have, but like it's just creating something that don't need to be created
at all. Like I said, you putting the kid in the middle, and now you basically forcing the child to pick a side. And half the time, it ain't even built on the truth.
Nah, for real. Nah, hey, because hey, I remember this one particular incident. It was a graduation, and she said what she said to my child. My child came in crying and told me exactly what she said. Boy, I dialed that number so motherfucking fast. She was all types of, hey, boy. Because that's one thing you're not going to do is lie to mine about what you fucking did and where you fucked up at.
Yeah. That's right. What I'm saying. You weaponizing the situation and you using the kids as pawns.
Yep.
Trust me, I know.
That whole time, the child's with me and you doing this.
It's crazy, bro. That's your own demons that's keeping you up at night. So now you want to spread that shit over here and try to fuck up my peacefulness. Trust me, I get it. I get it. That's some shit that we'll talk about when we cut this mic off, because it's like, even though I don't have no baby mama, I ain't got no baby mama
lucky
drama type shit, but it's like all families go through certain things, and I'm in the midst of having some issues and stuff like that. And like you said, I ain't never spoke ill about the person that I'm, got something going on with. But it's like at the same time, you've tried to weaponize our situation.
Oh yeah.
And manipulate it against me with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I was just like, nah, you wrong for that. And I'm planting this flag in the ground. This is where I stand, bro. Like, no, it ain't no fixing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fun and games until you hear start player 2. Like for real, bro. Like, cause like with me, man, I don't like that whole argument, debating, all that other stuff. I ain't got the energy nor the time for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only so much that I am gonna take.
That's fair.
Like, I don't break easily, but when it's continuously going on, and I tell people, one, I'm fucking Sagittarius. We don't play fair. I am not the person you want to play with like that. Nah, you got the crown with the joint, the cape, the king. Hey, boy, I'm telling you, bro. Because like once I get going, I ain't stopping.
I feel you.
I ain't stopping, bro.
I feel you. But you know what? That brings me to another question, and then we'll get ready to wrap it up. We ain't got to stay on here long. It's like, as a man, really, even as a woman, it's like, how much are you supposed to tolerate before you reach that breaking point? Like you said, I don't do the arguing. I ain't finna do that. But I know people every day, it's non-stop. Back and forth, arguing, cussing. Half the time it ain't even got nothing to do with the kid. You just wake up wanting to be a thorn in my side. So you got two options, in my opinion. A, respond and keep going back and forth. Now we both look like two clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Or B, completely ignore it, cut the comments off, block the number, do whatever. But now you run the risk of being labeled, quote unquote, a deadbeat. Like it's almost like it's a lose-lose. So what is the breaking point?
Me personally, I think
it's hard, man.
It is, because like you kind of lose patience with that. Of course you don't want nobody this is me speaking on me, because I wouldn't give a shit what a motherfucker said about me, especially when it pertains to that, because I know what I do. I know what I am.
Yeah.
I don't paint that image. That's just my character. That's just me. Now, people that know me. Some might come to you and say, "Oh, he a deadbeat. He woo woo woo." You like,
I done been around long enough to know.
Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
Right.
But if I use these platforms knowing I'm a piece of shit, deadbeat parent, I only do this and do that to show the world that's an image.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that ain't really me.
Right.
That's not on a day-to-day. That's not, like consistent.
Yeah. And you get that too in the world. You get people that try to pretend like they active parents and things like that.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you protecting the wrong things. Like you'll protect your image more than your character. Because like people saying shit about you and shit, or thinking this, it's like it's gonna hit different.
Yeah.
Because of what you painted.
You're right.
Not because of what they know, it's because of what you painted to make people believe that, okay, this is what you really are.
Yeah. And that's why you said something earlier. You just like, you get to a breaking point where you just like, man, F it. You just ready to give up and things like that. And again, sometimes that's been the advice that I've given.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, bro? And that's why I'm glad that I've never been put in that situation, because I'm telling you now, I would be quick. Hell, I'll put myself on child support. Here, take his check.
Because it's like this, bro. Like it's really like you don't want to, because it's two ways to do it. I mean, you got two ways to go about it. Like, it's either that which you really don't want to give up, or you get these people involved. And a lot of people don't want to get the people involved because even with that, that's time consuming.
Yeah. Hell,
because it ain't
gonna make matters worse.
Because it ain't gonna be one of those like we go to court one day, then boom, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because you have to plead your case on why come you need to do this and establish this. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the other person look bad.
Yeah. That's why I said I done seen them scenarios too. And it's like now you splitting holidays, and it's like the kids don't want to go back over here.
Hey.
But it's like, well, shit, I can't break the order. I have to. And that's why I'm saying, like, you have no idea how you're messing over these children just because you can't be cordial and put your feelings to the side.
Order or not, the only way I'm going to keep my child or my kids away from the other parent is if there's some sort of danger involved.
That's it.
If I don't feel like they're not safe around this person.
That's the only
and I'll tell you
logical explanation.
Up, let's go back to court.
That's it. That's it. Anything outside of that is you just gotta learn how to get out your feelings. And if years have gone by,
yeah,
and it's like, nah, this is just who you are. You're just a nasty person.
Mm-hmm.
If we done been split for years and you still ain't found peace, that's a you problem. But you want to take it out on me, and then you hold my kids hostage while you do it, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't agree with it.
I disagree.
I do not. Like I said, I'm thankful that I have not had to personally go through it, but it's too many people around me that I see it and I have empathy for them.
Yeah.
Because of the stress and the shit that they got to go through. And then you evaluate the kids and the things that they got to go through. And it's like, come on, bro.
I see it all the time, man. And you know me, because we pretty much the same, man. Like, I can give you advice on how to conversation with you, but at the same time, I kind of like don't feel comfortable having it because if I can't relate, then I just feel like it's just a whole bunch of gibberish I'm talking.
That's it.
I can be your ear. I can listen to you vent.
Right.
But like,
that's why I
can't relate, and I don't.
But that's why I told y'all last night. I was like, I wanted to have this conversation the other day, but I held back because I'm like, I really don't have a dog in the fight.
Right.
It's just me expressing my feelings. But then that's when we got to talking. And like I said, I wish my brother could have got on here and he could have vented or however he wanted to disclose and discuss what he got going on. But it's like, you're right. I can't relate to it, so I can only say so much.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that my stance and my opinion is pure empathy.
Yeah.
For what I see other people go through.
Yeah,
and it's just like, nah, bro. At the end of the day, we got to start holding these women accountable. Get out your fucking feelings and just accept that this was a failed relationship because you punishing your child for why you and this person couldn't figure this out.
Yeah. I mean, but let's not put it all on that though, because like I said earlier, it's some men, same thing, failed relationship. If they can't deal with the mom,
that's fair.
Most of the time, they're not going to deal with the child.
And if the relationship didn't work out because of the father, that's fair game too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said earlier, I still feel like you have two choices. Same with this whole Amber Country Wayne thing.
Yeah.
Either I'm gonna forgive my husband and take him back, or this is a bridge that needs to be burnt, and we ain't crossing this. Man, those are the only two options.
I mean, I understand that's a whole skateboard, but shit, boy, that's
it's real life.
Yeah, man. There ain't no coming back behind that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, it takes a strong person.
Best friend. If you my best friend, you for one, I don't even have friends. I look at everybody that I'm close to like y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Like once we get past that certain year point, you family now. Ain't no fucking friend.
Yeah.
But like, man, if my fiance not that, and you see, I mean, I understand how Wayne and Aunt like how they interacted. You You know what I'm saying? They business partners, but at the same time, they cool.
Yeah.
Amber did what she did with him, but Amber's best friend. Like, ain't no comeback from that, bro. And you put one in her?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you what skit it was, boy, was when she tooted that motherfucker up. That's what did it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Ant fell for it.
Yeah, man.
He fell for it. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you'll be surprised at how often that happens.
See what let's see. Image is the cover of the book, while the character is what the inside is. What's the inside the book?
He's reading some comments from his live.
They never judge a book by its cover, but people try to protect their image more because they truly care what others think. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. I've always said, you know, and I wrote that post on Facebook too many times. Like, what's more important, your character or your image?
Yeah.
And a lot of people think their image is way more important than their character. Your image, to me, is just a fake person.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But see, yes and no, in a sense, because you said it earlier too. Is like, if you know what you're doing and you're present and you active, I don't care what the outside world may think.
Right.
But it's like, I will say that there's been times where I'm like, dude, don't let nobody tarnish your name.
Yeah.
Like, you've done everything that you've been asked to do. You done went above and beyond. But simply because this particular time the answer was no, now people jump on social media. This person ain't this person ain't that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
social media, the devil, man. When you just said that right there, boy, I just had a flashback, boy.
Bro, but that's why I'm saying, like, my advice at that particular time was, I'm not saying go back tooth and nail on social media tit for tat, but I'm like, we gonna nip this shit in the bud. The one thing that you're not gonna do is try to go around and label me as a bad parent simply because you didn't get your way this particular time. You're not gonna play with my name like that.
Yeah.
But in this situation, this person's like, I don't give a fuck what they say. But I'm like, okay, you fast forward later on down the road, and now your kid is starting to mumble some of the same things that your significant other used to say or still say. So now it's like, okay, that shit done rubbed off on your kid.
Right.
That's why I feel like you should have nipped that shit in the bud a long time ago. So now the kid don't even have that perception.
Yeah.
In terms of thinking that, well, because you said no this time, then you don't really care for me. You don't do nothing for me, this and that. And it's like, bro, you regurgitating everything that your mama is saying, even though all these years done passed and I ain't said no.
Right.
I've given it to you, no hesitation. But now because I say no, now all of a sudden I'm a fucked up parent.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro.
At one time.
That's crazy.
At one time.
That's crazy. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, that right there, boy. That social day. I had a flashback, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It is the devil, man.
I had a flashback, boy.
It is the devil.
You like, it ain't even got nothing to do with that situation, but shit, you seen what I went through for a whole year.
Yeah.
That's why I saying the image character thing, bro. Like, people that personally know me, that ain't, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like that stuff that was being posted on Facebook with nobody paying attention to it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, people know that with social media, all you got to do is sway the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
And the damage is done.
Yeah.
And the damage is done. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a fucked up individual, man. You just a fucked up individual. You know what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable for your shit.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with people.
Yeah.
People don't hold themselves accountable for nothing, for real.
Not at all. Great conversation, man. Dope conversation.
Somebody else said something. Character over image. He's speaking facts. Currently living the experience because my mom pushed her narrative.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard. As a father, it's hard. And that's why I made sure to type in my description. I was like, I think it's time to get rid of this deadbeat dad label, because I feel like that narrative has shifted.
Oh yeah.
Like we got a whole generation of dads that's active, always a part of what's going on in their kids' lives.
What about the dads that their kids live with the dad?
Man.
And I can understand in some cases that some shit happens with, you know, moms and shit, and you know, but we don't never have no conversation about these fucked up ass mothers
at all.
Like people are afraid to talk about that.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I know too many people that's custody battles. The men are actively trying to fight. They want their kids. They want the ability to be active and be in the middle of it. You go to parent teacher meetings, and even though the mother and the father ain't together, but they both there. Like that narrative has shifted. And that's why I'm like, nah, bro, we got to start getting rid of this shit and start calling a spade, bro. Like, I'm in this situation because your mother continues to try to fuck up my life and how I'm maneuvering, even though we not together.
And then that's pretty much why, like, a lot of parents do shit that they do, because I don't do the joint birthday shit. It took my child's mother. Once again, I'm not going to disclose any names. It took her one time to credit for everything I did for a birthday. Oh yeah, this is what we doing from now on. You do your shit, I do my shit. So you tell me which weekend you won't pick.
Yep. Eliminate all confusion. Yep. Shout out to Chuck on the live. What's up, Charlie?
Chuck.
Nah, I get it, man. And that's why, again, it goes back to being mature adults about it. And it's like, bro, we not in high school no more. The relationship just didn't work, man. Like, get over it. If it's fresh, cool, I get it. You're going to have some resentment. You're going to be angry. Your feelings is hurt. But to me, you get a 6-month max. After 6 months, your ass better get over it, bro.
It really depends on how long the relationship was, though, too. Man.
6 months. I don't give a damn.
So you and your wife been together.
It'll be 18 years
y'all
in December. 12. It'll be 12 in October.
12 years in October. Yep. And how many years together?
18.
18
in December. Damn. Right. 2007, bro. 2007.
Congrats to you, man. Hey, boy. You gotta applaud that shit, brother. Hey, like real talk.
It's been a roller coaster ride. Shit, we got our issues and shit too. That's why I was like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
To answer your question, you said 18
6
years.
months.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Shout out, wife. I love you. No 6 months.
Neither
we split 6 months.
You or sis ain't getting over that shit no goddamn half a year. Quit playing, bro.
6 months is your limit.
Quit playing, bro.
You got 6 months to make this work.
I guess, man. Nah, man.
We gonna be cordial, but after what is that? What is that? How many days is that? 180 days?
Yeah.
Day 181.
It's stupid.
Get the fuck out of my face. I'm gone.
Stupid, man.
Nope, you got it. We got 6 months to figure out how to make this work as responsible adults.
Yeah.
181. Day 181.
I couldn't even really see it. Like, I couldn't see y'all clashing over like the kids. I couldn't see that shit.
Nah. That's why I said, but you know what? Again, not to harp on what I was saying earlier. It's like, I feel like life taught me how I wanted to maneuver.
Right.
How I interact and do with my kids and how I'm here and how I'm present is a reflection of what I endured growing up. And I told myself, I don't want no kid to paint that. You don't even have the opportunity to paint the picture of where's dad at.
Right.
I don't know where my daddy at. Like, nah, I'm not even going to give like you. It ain't even a thought. When they close their eyes, I'm right here. When they open their eyes, I'm right here. So they can't even question it. So you're not even going to form an opinion on whether now, granted, they may be like, you know what? Mom may have been more active and took us to hell. They going camping in a couple of weeks. That's something that I ain't doing. I'm sorry. I ain't camping.
I know. Yeah, I already know about that. You don't fuck with the wildlife, man.
So when it comes to little stories like that, that may be something that when they get older, it's like, damn, I wish dad had spent more time with us building memories and doing shit like that. And even with that, I got to hold myself accountable if they form that opinion.
Right.
But just me being present, being active, they ain't even gonna have the opportunity to question that.
Yeah, because I see you every car line,
man,
every practice,
man,
the workouts, all that stuff.
Right there.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing y'all what shit, 10 years. Like,
yeah, they weren't even born. Hell.
I think Aubrey might have just been here.
You know, because what year
was she born?
12.
Yeah, because I met you in
somewhere around there. Because I drove down here to get that money. Shout out to them Eagles.
Y'all lost that game. You paid me that day.
Hold on now. I don't
you
know
met me at Taco, man. I'm gonna tell you. You met me at Taco Bell because y'all was living by Shawnee Golf Course. You pulled up in that white Impala.
I could have sworn the Eagles won.
Nah, you pulled up in that white Impala. You gave me that Dubsky because it was a friendly 20.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, man. I remember that one. Right. Yeah. But yeah, you pretty much, you everywhere, bro. Like shit don't stop.
Not at all. Like I said, that's for a reason. Like I said, I know how I grew up. I know how life was. I'm not painting nobody with no bad brush on either side, but it's like I made it my mission to say that if I ever introduce kids into the world, this is what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And thus far, I done stood on that. So there we go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We still got to chop it up, man. Today's the first day of college. These little games today ain't they just a little appetizer.
Man, that was
the main dish don't come out till next week. So we got time to sit down and talk football, talk about this NFL.
Yeah, that's what my homie was asking me about, man, when I was coming back, man, from the graveyard the other day when I went live when I was training, because I'm training my replacement and shit. And it was one thing he asked me was when we were doing the football podcast. I was like, NFL probably like a week before.
I'm with it.
Jay, love you. We're gonna talk about your sorry ass Raiders. Avery, your sorry ass Rams. You, your sorry ass Eagles.
Don't do us like that.
Definitely gonna talk about them sorry ass Cowboys,
man.
Every year.
I feel bad for them.
I don't. And they going 0-17 because of that Micah Parsons video.
Man, he laying out on the field last night. That's why I was like, bro, this is gonna be a bad year for them.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely gonna make it happen, man. Like I said, shout out to Chuck. He said good stuff. Glad you back at it. Man, like for conversations like this is what I want.
Hey.
The back and forth, the engagement. Like I said, I just sometimes I don't want to sit on here and sound like I'm preaching or lecturing and it's just me. It ain't no engagement. So it makes it hard. But
it's crazy because I was talking to Ashley about this. And I was like, I ain't been out here in a while. And people don't understand stuff like this. Podcasts are just a regular, normal conversation. It's therapeutic to people.
Yeah. Yeah. Because y'all playing that golf at night, bro. Y'all be helping me, man.
Hey, boy. Yeah, because
y'all be helping me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm already a night owl as it is.
Yeah.
And it's like half the time, the kids, they already in the bed, wife in the bed, and I'm just up. And I'm just like, bro, I get tired of just staring at these walls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how I be. And I got to that point to where I don't even come outside no more.
Look, that's a whole nother topic we'll get ready to get off here. There was a shooting last night back near my hometown, opening night football game. Yep. First game of the season. Week before that was supposed to be our homecoming weekend, a time for celebration. 3 people got shot. A young lady was pregnant, lost her life. And it's like, when I tell people I have no desire to be outside, it's because this new generation of people, bro, they have no regard for life. None whatsoever. And it's like, even today, bro, my son had a football game at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm constantly just paying attention to who's coming up and down these bleachers, who's walking around, because it's like you never know when some ignorance is just gonna pop off. And it's like, bro, I don't even want to be faced with them situations. So I choose to stay at home unless I'm over at my happy place, which is the casino. Shout out to the Horseshoes, Hard Rocks. I was in Cincinnati the other week, man. I just been going everywhere, traveling, getting on these slots.
Told you, made Chevy Chase on vacation, man.
Got Vegas coming up in a few weeks. Going to Vegas. I'll see you soon. See you soon. That's it, man. Definitely appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Ah, man, hey, I gotta start getting back out here though, man. Because like I said, this
up.
shit, it should be therapeutic to me.
Pull up.
It's like, hey, boy, I be having a lot of motherfucking shit to say, and most times I don't even have nobody to say it to. And I really don't even need the platform. It's just getting it out, man. No matter what the conversation can be, man.
Pull up.
Because like we got it's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We got the football, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I know we was talking about, because we definitely got to still do that one. The COVID.
I got my list right over. I got my list.
Restaurants like the but it's a lot of stuff.
It may be, hold on. We got some comments. It may be more fathers stepping up nowadays, but there are still many deadbeat fathers. It goes way deeper though. Failed marriages, infidelity, lack of emotional maturity, broken homes are still produced. That, amen. I'm not disputing that. That's fair.
Yeah,
and we said earlier, hold both parties accountable. That's why I said in a situation where, let's just put it on the man. If the man steps out on his wife, like I said earlier, she's got two options. In my opinion, the only two options is forgive that man for what he done and keep it pushing, or say A or B, this bridge is broken. We can't go back. And from that point moving forward, you have to figure out what's in the best interest for the children.
Yeah.
It may create a broken home, but it doesn't have to be a home that can't flourish.
Facts.
Two people can raise a child from two different households.
Facts.
And raise a child that still has the same benefits of a kid growing up in a household with two parents. Facts. That's just my opinion. If the mother and the father are able to put their damn feelings to the side. And in most cases, that's why you get toxic environments, because they can't. She gonna always be reminded of him stepping out on her, and that's fair. Nobody's telling her that she's gonna just automatically get over it. That's not even human. But at some point, you just gotta wake up and be like, you know what? I'm ripping this band-aid off. I'm completely healed, and it is what it is. But to hold a grudge against this man for the rest of your life, bro, you doing a disservice to yourself and the child, in my opinion. You got to figure out how you gonna heal. And like I said, in the scenario that I used earlier, the lady got a whole nother relationship. How you with somebody and you still mad? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense.
No comment.
I said no marriage is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. You just got to figure out, is it something that I'm willing to forgive him or her for? And if the answer is no, then you got to put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, and figure out how we going to move forward based on whether or not we done bought a house together, bought shit together, got kids together. You got to be mature about it. That's it. Definitely appreciate you tapping in, though. Currently going through this now. I wish you nothing but peace, love, and happiness.
Right. Yeah.
Just gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I said no situation is perfect, and it's hard. It's gonna be hard. But if there's kids involved, make sure you put the kids first. Is my suggestion. That's who matters the most, because again, we said it earlier. You teaching the kid how to respond and react how you do. And I hate that. Because now once these kids go to public places or get outside the home, they copying what y'all doing, and they inflicting that pain and shit on other people, and you solely responsible for that. If your kid go and lash out in public and do some crazy shit, it comes back home, man.
Yeah.
It comes back home.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. And hopefully y'all pull up this week, man. Tell Jay, he ain't never been on here. So Jay, you gotta pull up, man.
Yeah, we gotta get Jay. I love, man. I'll be back here next week.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Hulk, if you still on here, bring your ass.
Pull up, man.
He keep on talking about he don't get no invite. He know exactly where the fuck you live.
Bro, I done told everybody.
Y'all friends on all these social media platforms, man, contact him, man, get a time, a date. Man,
you know how many times I done sat in the bed with my wife and I have these conversations. I'm like, nah, I really feel, you know, some people just say shit and you like, man, I ain't listening to them. They just saying it. But I'm like, I feel like that's how people treat when I say, man, the mic always open.
Right.
I mean it. And it's like, unfortunately, this is not a podcast kind of like Shannon Sharpe or somebody where he's constantly interviewing different people. I haven't, and maybe that's something that I need to work on or something I need to do in terms of networking, to where every time it's somebody different sitting here and I'm like an interview style. It's like, bro, I'm not willing to do that. So for the people that I know, they done been inside my home, you're more than welcome to pull up. All it takes is for me to plug this shit in and hit the record button and we good. I really mean that. So pull up. The mic is always open. We can talk about anything, man. Talk about your nonprofit. Talk about coaching. Like I said, man, my son ain't never played football a day in his life. So this for me is just a learning experience because
They win today?
Yeah, they won.
Okay.
Shout out to Barrett. 21-0.
This shit. Told you Crosby was trash. No disrespect.
Hey, they had a kid today. I mean, you'd have thought he was Randy Moss, but they didn't catch on to it until late. Had they started utilizing that kid early, it might have been a different game. I don't know. But I'm saying that, like, I've always been against my kid playing football. I've never played. We didn't have enough kids to play, so I don't have no experience in that. But I'm like, watching it on TV and seeing them hits and shit like that, I was like, nah, I don't want to go through that. He comes in talking about, I want to try out for football. And I'm all right, whatever. I'm praying for him. But in terms of him handling the workouts, handling all of it, thus far, he's been doing it without no complaint. So I'm all for it. So kudos to them and helping and working with these kids and developing. So even if we talk about the coaching aspect of it, your passion, and talk about, you know, you playing football and things like that, anything, the mic is open, bro. Pull up.
I've been trying to get a couple people out here to say, I love the whoop. And this is just people that I just trust that I feel like it wouldn't be an issue for them to hop on the show. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So we'll figure it out.
I need to get on, bro. I'm like,
I said, I will put this disclaimer out too. At the end of the day, I record from where I reside at.
Yeah.
So when I say the mic is open, it's open to people that I know and trust. I can always video, send you the link, and you can jump in and we live stream that way. So we can make it work. We just got to figure out when and where and how we going to do it. And it's go. It's up from here, man.
Hey, did we miss cause this is on some big back shit, because we still need to do that shit too. Did we miss Wing Week?
No, I don't think so. Hold on. Y'all know I got the app. Got the app right here. September the 8th through the 14th.
Okay, so we got,
you safe, man.
Yeah, we got two weeks.
Put the hook back up.
Nah, man. Cause look, I'm gonna tell you, boy. You know, I made that post about the fries, right?
Yep.
And let's just get this straight. I'm strictly talking about just fast food. Okay. We all know Ollie's is the GOAT with the fries. Okay. We know that.
Okay.
But somebody said something about KFC fries, and I'm like, it got to be fresh to me.
They definitely got to be.
They got to be fresh. I don't want that soggy bullshit, but you know they got them wedges back.
I might have to pull up,
bruh. I had 3 orders, man. I'm talking about that when I seen that on the little board, man. My back got.
What
hard.
You put on them though?
What you mean? What I put on them?
You just eat them. You
just ate them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now KFC honey mustard is the truth.
Nah, I ain't never had that.
The wedges with the honey mustard.
But I'm gonna tell you what I did do on some fat shit though, because I had the spicy wings, and they gave me some honey pack, not the honey packs. Gave me some honey, man. I put one of them on those spicy chicken joint.
Hey, you might have just changed the game, bro.
Fire.
I told you we was just in Cincinnati weekend before last, and I forgot what right downtown by the aquarium where they got all them little restaurants and shit. It was like a golf place we went to, and they had some hot honey wings. Whew. Hey, bro, them joints was fire.
Yeah.
Joints was
fire.
I
might stop at KFC on the way to the crib, man, because I told you, bro, I seen them wedges on that board, man. My back got hard and stomach got wet immediately. And I ordered 3 of them joints.
Man, so I'm getting ready to slide over across this bridge for a little bit, man.
Hey, you want a horseshoe?
Yep. Got a couple dollars to lose. Anyways, man, we out, man. Definitely appreciate you pulling up, E.
Man, no problem, man.
Ass toasted, no competition. Unleash coasting. I feel so high, I feel so live. My body's in the drive. Unleash coasting. I feel so live, and I know why. That I can't deny. Unleash coasting. Giddy, fine wine, fools, malt liquor. Wish me I'm high class.